Good morning, Virgos. Or good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you are catching this. For me, it is morning, and I have my coffee, so cheers. So we are just gonna tap in and try to give you some comfort here. And Jehovah's watching over you today and just wants to let you know that you're not alone and you're going to be able to steady yourself. You just need to focus on, it's like fires, like I'm getting fires in my head. Like you need to focus on your bigger fires first and then put out the smaller ones after that. You know, I feel like you're worried about this whole huge fireball as a whole, but you're not able to separate them and separate the stress of them, you know, because when you're stressed out, you've got all this shit on one side and all this other shit on one side, and then they're come together and it's just one big pressure on our chests, right? This whole anxiety, depression, stress, just stress, low serotonin, all of this. So what's going on though is that 111, you're not following your intuition. You're not able to steady yourself and calm down and say, okay, let's separate these. What's really mattering right now? What is my short-term stress? Not my biggest fires. What is my short-term stress? Okay, it's these 5 things. I'm going to put them from this rock and I'm going to separate them over here. Okay, so then these 5 things are my long-term stress. Like I know I'm going to have to move these into the short-term stress hand originally first. It'll be fused to this way, right? Like this long-term stress will become short-term stress as more long-term stress comes around. And then this long-term stress will become short-term stress again. And this is all that you need to focus on. And you're focusing on this whole huge big picture. That's just going through my spirit real big right now, Virgo. So I really hope and I pray that you are able to comfort yourself today. And Jehovah, if you could just come on down and protect my energies and protect Virgos here and put your hand on their shoulder and, you know, just remind them that you are within them. They're not lost, but they're found, and they just have to look at where they're looking at, 222. Okay, there's some balance in here definitely that needs to take place because we've already talked about that. Your scales are off here. So Jehovah's here. He's loving on you, babe. And I'm just going to hop right into this here because look at the wheels moving in your favor no matter what. So Jehovah's going to hang out over there and just watch over us like he always does. Thank you, Father. All right, Virgo. So, Jehovah. Yeah. Okay. Secret card is right there already. Boof. Let's move that there. All right. So, Jehovah, right here at 311, what is going on with Virgo? What is their biggest need right now in self-love, self-care, to able to de-stress these piles here and to really find comfort in themselves and trusting themselves that they are able to move forward and do this again. Move forward. Yeah. Virgo, I really feel this. Like you are just ready to move away from what's no longer serving you. This is the 6 of Swords, and this is rowing away from troubled waters. And troubled waters to me and how I do this and read the cards is this is all healing based. So you're ready to leave what's no longer serving you emotionally, which is exactly why you could have so much stress in your head right now. You know, you're trying to separate the stresses from the emotions. And right now you're like, I can only control one part of myself and I need to balance out the other so I'm not so stressed out in the meantime. But I'm able to decipher positively, successfully for me right here at 411, in which direction to go and what to leave behind. What is my short-term stresses and what is my long-term stresses, right? You might be dealing with an air sign here or have air in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, what else is here with the 6 of Swords for Virgo? Oh, so, you know, this came out neutral for me. And I count this because it's kind of just at the stalemate. You know, you feel kind of blocked, huh? And that would make sense because there's so much stress in your head. Now, when the 3 of Pentacles is 444, this is all like, okay, how are we going to work something? How are we going to collaborate? How are we going to put this investment in equally. Like, we need to talk about it for the next step to be completed, for the balance of 4 to come. And so right now, it's like Jehovah's giving you this opportunity to realize, like, okay, you're ready to walk away from this. Now you just need to work with yourself here. You know, like, you need to talk amongst yourselves in spirit here, and your ancestors, your spirit guides, whichever you start to resonate with when you start to open up after you continue to practice. It is a practice. I am telling you, the more you practice, the more you are blessed with abundantly. And I'm telling you from experience. I woke up on 4/4 Easter morning of this year, and I had God, Jesus with me. And I'm here to help you because I don't want you to have to go through it all alone. Okay, so here, when this comes out in the neutral for me, it's like you're ready to walk away from this emotions. Now you're just stuck and you're not sure how to get there, which would make sense because you're blocked, right? So let's move on here. I'm going to keep that right there in the neutral. All right, Jehovah, what else is here with this blockage? Okay, let's see. Oh, see, I told you. So now you also have 8 of Pentacles, though, if you think about it. This is in the negative, so I'm just going to put this right here. So now it's this emotionally feeling left out and being, you know, abandoned, neglected, not TLC'd enough, not understood, not cared for in the proper way. It was like you tried so hard to have them understand who you were, but at the same time, they didn't understand you because there was just this blockage, right? And so now there's always this emotional blockage within you because you don't know how to release it. And you don't know how to release it because when you tried to communicate to your person here, it's like, I appreciate all that you're doing for me and I love you very much, but I'm not receiving the love how I receive it from you. What you're doing is great, but you're not loving me the right way. You know, like love languages. If you, you know, if you're a physical touch person and they never touch you and you're like a year into this, you're having a really hard time with like, I just want you to hug me, or like 7-Eleven, I just want you to put your hand on me. You know, it could be an issue for them. And this is something where you're like, okay, well, are we going to work at this together or are we just going to separate? You know, because this is how you are and this is how you receive love. And this is why practicing with yourself and healing from the inside out is also so important when you're starting to practice in a relationship, because you're got to be firm in who you are. You're not going to bend for someone else again, ever. And so you're at this point where you're like, okay, I need to move on and separate from this because it's no longer serving me. I'm willing to work through it, but I don't know if they are or they just aren't. I really feel like this is just very stubborn energy. And this is why it's so emotionally unbalanced and stressful for you. You know, it's like you have all of this burdening, but you're ready to release it somehow. You're ready to get it out. We just have to figure out how here. So Virgo, let's see what's going on here. And I mean, you are definitely here because you got Pentacle, 8-11 here. So going on to this 8 of Pentacles, you know, if we move this into the positive, and then it can move out of your favor. Like, okay, I've accepted that I've been neglected, but now I'm still going to move on with myself because I'm leaving troubled emotions behind no matter what, right? So let's just say you have 8 of Pentacles. Well, this is the deal, is that right now you're stuck at this 5. But if you can just figure out how you're going to go, you're going to bump up to an 8, and Jehovah is going to show you how valuable you are. There's going to be just this new sense of self-worth. You're going to be able to really balance the scales and ground yourself as you so should, of being an earth sign. And it's going to help you stable your ground even more, because then you're going to go into this 9 of Pentacles and this 10 of Pentacles energy, right? So you just have to get out of your own way here. And I know that it's really difficult because you can't control what your mind is doing. And that is... the Bible tells us all the time is we have to master our emotions. 9/11. Thank you, Yeshua. 9/11 means Jesus is right here and he's within you. You feel him? I feel him. So you have to master your emotions, because what our emotions are ruled by is our first powerhouse, which is all the lowest vibrations, and they resonate strongly with the father of lies energy, and he is in control, which is why we do things we don't want to do. Romans 7. We are not in control of our own brain to be able to process what we are doing, and what we are doing, we hate what we're doing because it makes us feel like this. Okay, so let's do a little more here. I'm going to take another sip, so I hope you do too. All right, so yeah, you know what? We're just going to do it like this. All right, Yehovah, can you clarify this Six of Swords, please? Oh, this one right there. Yep, look at that. Wow, Virgo. So you are really just stuck in this moment here because now you have 10 of Pentacles. You have 10 of Pentacles in the negative. However, we are deducting the 5 because the 5 is where you're at right now. So you still are stuck at 5 Pentacles. So you just are literally, no matter how you think, it's like you almost have to think outside the ship here. Think outside the lifeboat. Like something's missing here and it's right in front of your face. It's literally, you just need to look right for it. And as soon as you find it, there's a revelation, it's all going to come in and it's going to flood you. And these will be Jesus and his propellers. He will transform this energy inside of you. And this will change into the positive. And then your karma, infinity wise, will start to rule in your favor right here at 11 minutes on the clock. Wow, Virgo. Otherwise, you're constantly going to be stuck. So Yehovah, let's talk about this spiritual band-aid. Like, what is it that needs to be ripped off here? Like, what is the truth here? I'm going to put this back into the negative there, but it's like you're still being blocked from walking away, and for some reason, it's like you're not accepting the truth about something, or you're not learning the proper way that you're supposed to be learning. Therefore, Yehovah is still keeping you grounded here in this stalemate, ungrounded, really, in this stalemate energy here, because this is a lot of time, and you've already spent a lot of time. It's like you're row your boat in circles, man, and you're damn tired, and you just want to drop your anchor and go on the sand and cry. You know, that's literally how I feel. You're just so done. You're just so, you're done with running around in circles, right? Yeah. Okay, Yehovah, can you clarify, give me more information on this Three of Pentacles and see if we can clarify anything more with being 5 and 5. Oh, there we go. What's this one? Oh, shit. Okay, it's in the negative still. Oh my goodness, Virgo. I told you guys, 8 of Pentacles. I knew it. Okay, so once again, wow. Okay, I'm going to move this a little further down because this is the bottom of the spread. And as of right now, this is the only 2 that we're really talking about because this is everything that's clarified. And I'm just going to move this in the positive because I know you're going to be able to move out of this, Virgo. I know you are. I can feel it. And I don't stop until there's a victory. However, I like to keep them around 30 minutes because I respect you and your time, but I can't put time on time. So, now I want you to see what I'm seeing because you have 8 of Pentacles here, making this 10 of Pentacles. So you're just completely blocked. You know, you're blocking your own self-happiness because you're hanging on to these emotions at this one point and you're ready to walk away, but you're just trying to figure out the avenue of how, right, emotionally. So now, when you're looking in the mirror, you see this and you're like, oh, God, 8 of Pentacles, just like, okay, I'm blocked. I can't move on. How am I going to get myself in this here? This is what I want for my future. Now, if you look at this here, you're still blocked because these are in the negative. So once again, I'm still blocking myself from my worth. I'm still blocking myself from my 8 of Pentacles. I'm still blocking myself from this new investment, this inheritance, because I belong in heaven. You have all of this going for you. And here's the deal, is that Yehovah's telling you right now, is if you walk away from emotionally, you'll be able to change these pentacles in this direction. So you change these pentacles in this direction, what happens? When you look in the mirror, this 8 of Pentacles is now in the positive. This will also bend and change. So now this 8 of Pentacles is in the positive. You are having such a hard time settling your own self over your emotions and your self-worth here. And honey, I do not want this for you. So let's continue a little bit more because you have so much potential here. You really, really do. And the only thing that's stopping you from grounding yourself are these mental thoughts, you know, this mental fuckery that the swords are. Every single sword, one sword, is one front stabbing or backstabbing energetic slaying motion. It's one revelation that you found out that just killed you. And then you're looking down at it as you're trying to breathe and just still process what you found out. And as you're looking down, you're like, oh shit, it's a mirror. 1444. And it's every time you think about this, it reflects back at you. And then it's just that revelation all over again. And therefore, my friend, you continue to trigger yourself, Right now, I feel like everything that you need right now is time. It's like you are rushing because you want to leave it right now, but you're not accepting the truth here. And that's really what I'm feeling, is you understand that you have healing to do too from this 1511. You just have been avoiding it. You have been so fearful of accepting yourself and working on yourself that Jehovah's got you in this, okay, you're blocked now. Okay, you're blocked now. Either way you want to look at yourself, my dear Virgo son, my dear Virgo daughter, I'm still blocking you because you are not accepting the truth here. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, Jehovah, can you clarify these 5 of Pentacles, please? Are you being stubborn with me now? Goodness. Oh, Jehovah, do you want these? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so you guys, I feel energy. And when I ask him, my gut goes off my solar plexus chakra because I'm resonating with the same energy as the sun. Solar plexus, sun, Jehovah's sunlight, government. So now, Virgo, do you want to see why you are having a hard time walking his way? Which I don't blame you. I might even need a drink for this. So, you ready to see? Are you ready to see? Oh, I don't know if you're ready to see. Oh, there it is, folks. Virgo. You're so heartbroken over your Queen of Pentacles here. Something happened here. You know, something very, very toxic happened. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And this could be Virgo, or I lied, Capricorn. I'm still thinking of you, Virgo. And I'm like, okay, well, this is Taurus. So, and there's all this grounding that needs to happen, which it could happen because she has an extra pentacle here. So your queen is always going to have one up on top of you. So you're like, okay, cool. I'm able to collaborate with my queen here and have a 4 of Pentacles so I can control it and balance it with her. This 5 of Pentacles will then turn into 6 of Pentacles, which means I'm able to give and take here and able to offer something and be able to get a little bit back in return, very proceeding with caution, right? Because you're moving in the positive. Now her 1 more pentacle adds to this as this 3. So now with your Queen of Pentacles here, you're both mirroring this collaboration of 6 of Pentacles to give and take, right? To give and take here. Now with her 1 more pentacle is 9 of Pentacles, and she makes you feel like everything that you are. You know, she puts the missing puzzle piece back to you. So now here's the deal. She took her 1 pentacle. She took it. I don't know what she did with it. I don't know what she's doing with it now, but she's looking pretty damn sad. Or he, you know, divine feminine, Virgo. This might be your King of Pentacles too. Y'all know how to flip the energies and kiss it and blow it away if it's not yours. However, you'll know if this is yours. It'll resonate in your heart space and in your solar plexus chakra because they reflect and bounce off of each other. So now you have this Queen of Pentacles, and she's even looking at the 8 of Pentacles. And oh, Virgo. She's got her 1 pentacle. She's sad and moping, but she's still looking at you, working with this. Oh, no, this is 8. Yeah, this is, where's the 7 of Pentacles? We don't have 7 of Pentacles, but why? Oh, 5, 6, and 7. 7 of Pentacles. And when I looked at this Queen. Oh, no. So, Virgo, you may have had a separation here. Because look at this, when she's looking at you and your 8 of Pentacles, and she's wanting to offer her 9 too. And she's wanting to offer the 7 of Pentacles because I just channeled that. You know, it's like you both have, something happened here. Something happened negatively. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, addiction might be put into place here, but I doubt that because I don't see any cups at all. I really feel like you guys broke up for something stupid. And not necessarily something stupid. It was more of just you guys couldn't communicate. You guys couldn't speak and talk. And it created so much mental baggage within you emotionally that now you're not even able to process it. And so now there's this huge divide between you two. Yeah. Wow. You know, and like I'm really feeling it might be a Capricorn too here, Virgo. Or, you know, this might have been your enemy over time here. regardless, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's pre-Empress energy here. She could be your mama. She could be a boss. There's a lot of pentacles here, but I'm really feeling this self-worth blockage here. And I really feel like it's so balanced. I mean, look at all this math that we did with 5, 6, and 7 here. 5, 7, 10, 10, 3, 6, 4, 9, 3, 4 again, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 10 pentacles plus one more that she has. It's like you, King of Pentacles, you're ready to give it to her here. And if you have one more pentacle, then you're bringing a whole balance and stability here. But it's like the devil's energy here is putting you guys in this blockage here. Wow. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. I wonder if this is... no, I'm not even going to bring it up until he makes me bring it up. All right. So let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, 6 of Pentacles right there in the negative. Oh, it's like you guys are both not giving the little bit that you want to give. And this is where this pressure is building up, right? We already talked about 7 of Pentacles, and it's like you're still stuck in this energy. So 6 and 7 of Pentacles here now. Once again, she's wanting to offer it to you. Look, she's wanting to offer you her pentacle with that 7 of Pentacles that I'm channeling with how she feels. Now she wants to offer you her pentacle this way. She wants to leave that breadcrumbing, give and take, give and take, give and take energy behind. And she wants to give you the whole kahunas here, which is deserving because you guys have put so much time into each other that now it's like, no wonder it's you. It's always been you. Why would it be anybody else at this point? And this is why this is so mentally devastating to you, Virgo, because it's just like, you know, you want to make this work so bad and Jehovah's blocking you. Jehovah's blocking her. And she's pretty dead steady. She's pre-Empress energy. She's able to ground herself no matter what. She's able to process it within her faith. She's much more in the positive. I mean, she's loving, caring, kind, emotionally nurturing. She'll be there to talk to you. You're just not sure when the right time is. And right now it's because you're so blocked on the inside. How are you going to be able to process anything with her in the positive to be able to turn all of these blockages and to open paths to be able to walk with her straightly? Right? Because right now the devil has been here. Something really bad has happened. There might have been a third party. Maybe you were cheated on. Maybe you cheated on her. You know, I really don't even feel like it's not work related, but it's definitely self-worth on both y'all's parts. And you know, she's in pre-Empress energy. She's your person, and you know that. And so she also knows that you are her match. You know, look at you both have the pentacles here twisted as AF, and you can't get it to work. However, it's only twisted because you are doing things in life that are not going to be counted to what's going to move you in the positively here. And once these pentacles can really just get out of the way here, then your infinity with your queen here is going to activate and illuminate 2311, and you're going to be able to move in the right direction with her, and it's going to be infinity, and it's going to be that infinity feeling that you have with her. You know those times that you had with her, right? That just brought you so much air, fresh breath of air. You couldn't stop looking at her. And even though you've been with her for the last 3 hours, you're still sitting there on this cloud 9 because it's so emotional in this positive way, even though you know you're going to be suffering later. Something just doesn't fit yet. Something just doesn't work yet. And it's because we haven't healed, right? Yep, look at that. Third party situation in the negative. So 3 of Swords here, which makes sense because now you have 9 of Swords. You have this mental illness, and this is where I'm coming to this short-term, long-term. And, you know, maybe this is your wife, Queen of the House here, and this short-term, long-term stress is maybe you're trying to block this divorce because there is 10 of Pentacles here and there is negativity. Maybe you're trying to block this divorce, and she's very just, I don't want a divorce, but this is the only thing that we can do because of the consequences that were made here, you know. Or maybe you're getting to this point where it's just, I don't want to walk away, but I have to because I want to honor myself. And if I go back, I'm going to say that the first time you did this was okay. And if you're not willing to change here, I really feel that she is, though. She's looking down at what she has to offer you. Her head isn't up in the clouds thanking God and saying, bring him home to me. She's really feeling this remorse too, which is why she's trying to offer you something here. Like, what can I do? Like, what can I do to make things better? You know, Maybe she's the one that cheated here because she's looking at you and you're the one that's burdened while the devil's over here in her corner, you know. Here, let me move these over a little bit. We're going to get one more card from the bottom of the deck, and then we're going to check out secret message, okay? But I want y'all to see these as much as possible. I'm trying to get a right setup here, y'all, so thanks for being patient with me. Okay, last card on the deck. Oh my gosh, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. Here's my offering. I want to take it to you, but I'm still not trustworthy. It's like you can't trust your person. You can't trust the soulmate here. Queen or king, but it's queen in this case. You know, this breadcrumbing energy isn't truly going to stop, even though she's saying that she wants it to. And I really feel like a part of her, she does. And maybe she just hasn't done the healing either. She hasn't accepted it. Maybe she has a narcissistic, ego-driven mind, and that's why she's just having a really hard time accepting what she has done. You know, because if you go and talk to her, you're mostly all in the positive here, and you're ready to ground yourself and move on and invest in yourself. And to her back is this. This is the bottom corner. They're both in the negative, so she might want to leave them behind. Okay, I'm feeling like there's a duplicity to this screen here. There's a part of you here that this is resonating with, and she is remorseful, and she does want to get back together. She does want to give you this offering. However, we're going to separate that. That group is on the bottom here. The next group on the screen is up on the top here, and these two cards are telling me, if this is your Queen of Pentacles, she's narcissistic, ego-driven mind. She's never remorseful, and she's only trying to do it to block you, which is why you might be so blocked, because the devil's inside of her and ruling her, because what she's going to come and tell you and offer you is not truthful. And look at, boom, boom, Two of Pentacles, you know? Well, Two of Pentacles again. So which direction are you going to choose? Yourself or her and her bullshit? You know, that's what I'm really, really feeling. But there definitely is two sides of this, two sides of you here. Because look, Virgo, then there's this side where she's like, I'm done. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to break your heart. I really want to offer this change and work with you and collaborate. And I truly, truly feel this. And I felt this whole entire time where we were channeling the Seven of Pentacles and the 10 and the 10 and the automatic reflections, you know. So there is two sides of the screen here, which is funny because the control down here for me to clarify is Change of Pentacles. And if we did it in the negative, it would be this way. If we did it in the positive, it would be this way. Ain't that funny? Wow. So positive, negative. All right, y'all. Let's do, we got a few more minutes here. Yep, the Hierophant in the negative here. Yep. You know that this is your person. You are her emperor. She is your empress. Vice versa. You are the empress, and they are your emperor. And it's just, you guys need to just separate for a little bit longer to be able to balance yourself here, because you need to fall in love with yourself here. You don't have any spiritual intuition. You're blocking it off here, which God is saying. Which direction are you going to go? Are you going to go with the devil's route? Are you going to let me in so you and your empress can have final destination here? Okay, Taurus is also here one more time. 10 of Wands here in the negative. Right now, you're so oppressed, but if you are able to turn this around, and if you stay with the devil's actions here and his many forms of masks within this Queen of Pentacles here, this one that you're not able to trust, you will have this 10 of Wands in the negative over and over and over. You will continue to be oppressed out of your ass. For those in the positive, you will have this spiritual marriage go into the upright. Okay, and that's a victory to me, you know, but you have to follow your intuition, and both of you need to accept God and work with God on this here, because otherwise the balance isn't going to come in for you, because the devil is going to be able to come back in. Okay. Yep. There it is, right freaking there. Thank you, Jehovah. 7 of Pentacles. Wow. Yep. And 8 of Swords. Yep. So 7 of Pentacles here with this positive line. 8 of Swords in the negative with this negative line. All right, guys. So let's see what the duplicity secret message card is. Let's see. Aha. Queen of Cups in the freaking negative. Yeah, she's your soulmate. And it's funny because here's the Queen of Pentacles, and these two queens are pre-Empress energy. You know, and for the ones that's positive, once she can turn her heart in the upright space with you, she's your soulmate through and through. She is your empress. But now for those ones that have this negative here, she's a heavy drinker, and I told you. She's an alcoholic. She's too far gone. She's ruled. She is ruled. Okay. Worker of iniquity. You will never get anywhere with her. Okay. And I called that one. Wow. Thank you, Jehovah. Wow. You know, I know we're at 30 minutes and I want to keep it around 30 minutes, but I'm being told to do this. So, Jehovah, any last final messages of outcome? Maybe any hidden strategies that you'd like this Virgo to take? If you could give me one each, please. One for negative and one for positive. And that way we can give him some little comfort to leave with. Thank you. Okay. So, Jehovah, can I have one outcome card? One of your suggestions, one of your, you know, yeah, just your suggestion, your comfort. What the last message that you want to leave this Virgo with the negative Queen of Pentacles here, that's the heavy drinker. The negative Queen of Cups here for this Virgo. What's this last hidden suggestion here for them, Jehovah? Okay, strength in the neutral, which I'm going to count that as positive either way, because you need strength through and through, my dear, to get through this 3111, to get past this. Because 10 of Wands here, you're really, really bound to this person. You have so much love for this person as you see them as their Queen of Cups, but until she gets help, she's not going to be able to offer you, because this is in the negative here, this offering, this Page of Pentacles. You also have 8 of Swords with her in the negative through and through at all given times, with this 6 of Swords energy that you need to walk away from, okay? So 8 swords plus 6 is 14. That's 10 swords, which is just going to mentally kill you, plus 4, and that's a truce. That's, I'm just done. Put another sword in me because I'm ready to surrender, okay? And this is exactly what's going to happen for you, is eventually, no matter what, no matter how much time you try to put into place and how unstrong you are, you're still going to get to this point where you're just going to finally be fed up, because you will never win over the alcohol, okay? Strength inside and out, and you have it, Virgo, I promise you. Okay, this is the Sun and Moon Tarot deck. It's just Hebraic, and so I'm just going to see what Jehovah wants to clarify again. We'll do it one more time. Jehovah, can you give me one positive card, please, for this positive Queen of Pentacles who wants to offer her Emperor everything for Hierophant? If you could clarify that, please, for the Hierophant and Virgo, Jehovah. Thank you. Oh. Eesh, so 7 of Cups in the negative here. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So this to me is just, there were so many spiritual consequences in the lust field, you know, and maybe this Queen of Pentacles is the same person, but however, I feel very strongly on that, like I said. Either way, no matter in this positive line, this Emperor and Empress, this is still in the negative, and it's right over everything else that she's ready to walk away from and leave behind and give you this offering, okay? So let's do bottom of the deck for this one, for both. There it is, 2 of Pentacles. Are you ready to change? Are you ready to get better? Are you ready to be able to balance your scales, balance your pentacles here? 3311, it's within you, and I know that you can do it. And Jehovah says so. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else is here really fast. King of Pentacles. Oh, so there's a Sun in the negative. It's not going to be a victory right now, but let's see. It said change. So what can we make this victory for to change, Jehovah? Let's see. Well, there's 6 of Wands. So how are we going to change this double victory for both of you? Let's see here. Aha, 8 of Wands here. So you have to communicate. And right now, all this time is blocked. So once you start to be able to balance yourself on the inside out with these emotions here, right? And these mental thoughts, you really have to ground yourself with this anxiety. You'll be able to approach the situation better and be able to communicate with a clear heart and a clear conscience to be able to have double victory here once you talk. Because the Wheel of Fortune will move in your favor, in both of yours, no matter what. But you're focusing on, like, you're going to have this 6 of Wands is like this inner victory with yourself. But then Jehovah's going to come in with his wheel too, Jesus here. And he's going to give you this victory with your Emperor, Empress here. Okay, let's see one more here. Yep, 4 of Swords. There it is. I love you. Wounds into light.